Hello friends. Well, since the last video was so popular at a mall, I'm at another mall here, and today we're going to talk about what do people like to read in China. I'm here at this very interesting bookstore and coffee shop. Check it out. It's really cool, and it has lots of interesting things. So we're going to go in here and check it out. So first of all, we have gifts, we have stationery, and things for your phone and headphones and stuff like that. Cups, variety of gifts. And here we have toys and stuff. It's kind of pretty diverse. And so here we have, I think what these are, like little novels, miniature novels. And you can see a lot of it is based in manga comic books. Manga comics. I don't know what this is. I wish I could read in Chinese. But these are, I think they're basically stories. Yeah, stories. Man, I wish I could read this stuff. I have no idea. I don't know what that is, but it looks like stories. Here's the Odyssey. I don't know if you could see that. And yeah, these look like stories about manga. And here's more stories. I wish I could tell you with 100% accuracy what this was all about. Here we have what seems to be more manga stories. It's very interesting to me because you get kind of like an insight into a culture. Here's the other side of this. Here we have a TED Talks book. High on Life, I don't know what. Tips, tools, and exercises for making better data visualizations. Kind of data book. Stories, and here's some kids stuff, Toy Story and stuff like that. More kids stuff, and here we have just a huge selection of manga. Manga, I think it's called manga. These seem to be very popular here. The artwork is quite elaborate. Okay, so here we have more toy stuff. More toys and more books. Now, here's a book about Mao Zedong. Here's a book about, seems to be a businessman in China. History in a Way of Geography. Homo Sacer, Sovereign Power and Bare Life. I think it's kind of like the politics section, probably. And I wish I knew what this said. Looks like a book about war. Looks like a Buddhist monk here. So this probably, okay, here we go. Donald Trump. Never give up. Oh, this is probably great. This is Oh, what's his name? The Buddhist monk. I know him. I can't remember his name. Anyway, it's kind of a variety of books in this section. Game of strategy. Interestingly, some of these titles are in English, and I think it's hard for people to read in English. Maybe these are some kind of biographies, but again, manga. I hope I'm saying that right. More manga, comic book style. I mean, this is very story oriented. It's pretty much all text. No pictures, but I'm sure there's ones with pictures as well. To Kill a Mockingbird in Chinese. Very interesting. Now, a book about wolves. Story, no doubt, some kind of fiction. Very interesting for me, because I like to see what people are into. You know, this is like an insight into culture, which I have no idea what it says. Sometimes I wish languages didn't exist and we all spoke one language, but what can you do? I also, you know, there's the beauty of different languages, but it just puts a little bit of distance between human beings. The art letters of Vincent van Gogh. I don't know. The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle. There's Eckhart making an appearance. I really like him. He's a very, very good guy, I think. And there we have, I think, women's section. Women's books, maybe. Sports. But again, more manga stuff. Hello. And there's Harry Potter. Harry, what the hell? A lot of these Japanese style books. Very interesting, man. I take any one of these books and oh, look at that. That is cool. Oh, this is cool. Like artwork, Chinese artwork, explaining. Well, from what I can guess, it's explaining the artwork. Maybe historical book. Chinese art is very, very interesting. Painting and even the text, writing has a rich, deep culture. What's this right next to it? Something else about art, no doubt. Maybe. Again, cartoon stuff, a lot of cartoon stuff. You tend to feel real separated from them when you see the written language. It's something completely, incomprehensible, basically. It's beautiful, But to us, it looks like a bunch of lines, squiggly lines, which makes me illiterate in China, basically. The lame empire, that's interesting. 1587, a year of no significance, that's interesting. These seems to be history books, philosophy maybe, great maps, open claw coding, that's weird, coding maybe, and maps mixed together, I don't know. A lot of people I don't know about. Now here's one guy we all know, Elon. I wish I knew what that was. It looks very interesting. Oh, Red Star over China. It's a book about government, maybe. Astrology. See, you can only guess what these books are about. This is interesting. Oh, could this be about surgery? It could be about anatomy, human body. It's got the scalpel and a skeleton. I can only assume that's about medicine. Who knows? Mao, a life of Mao, biography. A lot of these Japanese style books. Oh, Kite Runner. French author, French translated into Chinese. Oh, Siddhartha. Okay. Some Indian culture into Chinese. That looks like it's a great photo. It's a great portrait. I don't know who that is, unfortunately. So anyway, there you have some books that apparently people like to read in China. For me, it's very interesting, as I said. It kind of gives you a look into their minds, right? A look into what they might like to consume. Now here's the coffee shop I was telling you about. I hung out here all day editing video because I have not only my channels in the West, but I have Chinese social media as well. And I have to update that. I have to translate everything into Chinese with subtitles and then upload it onto my Chinese social media. Believe it or not, I have quite a few students in China that they are members of the lesson site. So that's how they started studying with me, from my Chinese social media. And it's very, very great to have Chinese students that are very dedicated and very disciplined, and quite amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And like I said, to me, it's very interesting. I don't know about if it was interesting for you guys, but it sure is high for me. So that's it from the books shop here at another mall. This mall is called Paradise Walk Mall. It's another gigantic mall, and yeah, very interesting. Okay, folks, thanks for watching this, and hope you're well wherever you are. Peace.